All right, guys, new purchases time. So I haven't done one of these in a while, so we'll just get right to it. So let's see, we start out with a few raw examples of some big dollars, piece dollars. This is a 1925, about an AU. You can tell that it's got some wear. The luster is still there, but you know, at one point I think this is probably dipped, because there's no toning on it other than this little guy right here and that little spot. But aside from that, yeah, 20 bucks pickup there. I have a few 22s, amazing luster on these BUs. There we go, there's the reverse. One of my favorite coins, and I'm going to tell you about a new set I'm putting together. So there's a 22. Here's another 22 right here. BU also, but it's got some sort of toning, brownish toning on the obverse and the reverse. Might have spent some time in a cabinet somewhere, but that's what that one looks like. So I picked these three up for 20 a piece. Picked up this one right here. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to get close to show you the diagnostics on this double die. This is a Cherry Picker's Guide variety, extremely affordable. Got this one for 40 bucks. I've always wanted an example of this. While it's not a top pop, you know, it's anything that's Cherry Picker's variety, I am all in for. And actually, the In God We Trust, the date would have the major doubling. You would have to get in close with like a 5 times magnifier, but it's a 44S Washington quarter, double die obverse number 1. I think there might be a number 2, but it's not a Cherry Picker's Guide variety. And when I allude to Cherry Picker's Guide, it simply means that the Whitman book that you find in bookstores, on Amazon, that sort of thing, that varieties, this is one of them in there. So it's recognized by PCGS. So that one's graded to 64. Okay, the next one I have here is a 1924 piece dollar, mint state 61. Okay, and this is where I'm going to the fact that I'm putting together a NGC mint state 61 piece set. Yes, you heard it right. While it's not a super high grade, it's one of those seldom seen grades where you see a complete set. And I could pick up most of the pieces, even the tough 1934D, which in that grade is going to be a couple $1,000s. There's the reverse. Nice luster, you know, but it's a 61. It's probably spent some time in circulation, or it's, you know, I don't know. But anyways, if I stop dropping these things, Butterfingers over here, here's a 25 for the 61 set. And as I go along, I'll be showing you guys all the new pickups and acquisitions for the mint state 61 piece set that I'm doing. All right, it's a nice short set, you know. Even the key dates like the 21, 28, you can pick up relatively affordable, you know. $300-400, $500 for the 28. So I have a couple nice toners that I picked up as well. And I love tone coins. In a way, they're tarnish, but you know, they're pretty. Here's the 1884 O. Under the right light, because it's got what they call cabinet friction, so it's probably spent some time in a jewelry box or a drawer, and it's toned, and it's just been sliding around, but it grades out at a mint state 63 through PCGS. And when I got it, it came cracked, so I ended up calling the dealer, and they're going to pay for reslabbing it, which is cool. So yeah, here's a reverse with a nice big crack in this slab. 1884 O. Common date, but toners in any date, you know, is super cool and sometimes super rare. Usually they tone in the canvas bags they came in it during its day. Here's another toner. It's an 1885 O. It's really tough to pick up the toning on any coin in the lighting that I have going on in my room here in the kitchen. 85O, same grade, PCGS Mint State 63. And then you see some of that reddish, kind of like what I call solar flare toning on the bottom. This was probably at one point either in an album or encased in something sulfurous. But actually on here, this obverse face, the front face of the coin, you have a nice pastel-y bluish gray, which you wouldn't be able to pick up under this light. But anyways, those are my new acquisitions, my new buys for the month. And I haven't done one of these for a while, so I appreciate and thank everyone that tuned in for this special episode, because they're all kind of special, I guess. And stay tuned for more stuff. As you can see, I did some toners. I think I'm going to do a video on toners coming up in the future, because absolutely incredible toning that comes from storage in canvas bags, you know, back when they're the GSA, you know, they're stored in the mint for like 80 years, and, you know, they got released back in the 70s for sale. Yeah, some of them toned up really nice because of the sulfur in the bag and, you know, the environment that they stayed in. So even common dates such as the 85O and the 84O with wild toning, actually a couple of them has sold in excess of $5,000 to $6,000. So we're going to talk about that, and you know, I appreciate you guys tuning in, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care.